So okay, so you developed your firm, word of mouth kind of thing. What was the thing that made you make the decision to just focus on immigration? Because I know a lot of people have a hard time. They're like, oh, I want to do this just in case and stuff. What made you pull a trigger and just focus on one thing?
Well, at this point in time, we do two things. We do immigration and New York and New Jersey divorces. So
Mhm.
I got into divorce law the same way, sort of, as I got into immigration because I got divorced. And truly, this is how it happened. I was afraid to touch it because it gave me the heebie-jeebies. Like it gave me like a bad feeling.
Yeah.
When I got divorced and I went through it and I realized it's not as bad or scary as I thought, I said, okay, I'll start to do uncontested, very simple divorces where people agreed. And then I moved on and I realized, oh, there's software out there that can help me with the forms
Yeah.
and then I moved on to more complex and more complex. Over time, we started to do contest, like even now, we do contested divorces with kids, with assets, with complicated, procedural questions and stuff like that. Now, at some point, I had to let go of a lot of other things I used to do along the way. I used to do Social Security disability hearings quite a lot in the beginning because I would take cases that I knew a little bit about and just, work on them and win them because you have to have confidence in what you know and what you
Yeah.
learn, that you were just a good attorney. But again, if you go to court as an immigration lawyer, you could handle administrative law for like Social Security or something like
Yeah.
that too. You get used to that mind frame. Oh, this is admin law. Like, okay, there's a statute, there's some examples. Anyway, at some point I realized that my time is my resource. So I have to start like rationing my personal time. I hired an associate. It was like my first step. We
Yeah.
hired a couple of paralegals. I said, okay, now what do I want to concentrate my time on? Well, immigration pays more than real estate closings.
Mhm.
So my time spent on and real estate was it still is very stressful. So there's deadlines, people have to close before a date that's in the
Yeah.
contract. The mortgage loan expires, the rate expires, people are not making their title conditions. And this is super stressful, especially when somebody is buying new construction. Oh my
Mhm.
God, I went through so much with that. So I said, all right, let me start rationing my time. And eventually I realized my time spent on real estate closings is just not worth, and the stress and the malpractice insurance. And I've been sued a couple of times, not because of my own fault, but people did bad things and somehow I was involved and I had no idea. So I was like, all right, this is not the kind of thing that I should be spending my time on as a business owner. It's a business. So you want to grow the thing that pays more and you put in less of yourself into and stress. And, I always liked immigration. It really is a great area. So with time, like now, I just refer the real estate closings out, even though sometimes my old clients will say, can you do my closing, Marina? I really just want you. I would say, I have a great colleague. Sometimes I even confer with her if I have questions, let her handle your closing.